Hello my friends, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Hunting Rocks. As always, I am your hunting guide Jeff, and today, you know where I'm at. I'm up at my favorite Trilobites spot in Grafton, and they're doing something right through here, all the way up this bluff. That's going to be kind of cool. Let me switch the camera around and I'll show you what they're building. So here it is, the National Memorial of Military Ascent. This thing's gonna be pretty cool. Essentially, it's a replica of, I guess would be Point du Hoc. But apparently, hopefully, they're gonna build a pillbox up tippy top of the hill, way up there on the bluff. And they're gonna have statues and all that stuff of, you know, the Army Rangers climbing it. But what interests me is if they're gonna put a walkway up there. Because if they do, that means they're gonna have to do a lot of plowing, a lot of earth moving. And if they do that earth moving, I'm hoping that they push all that rock off the edge. And if they do, the trilobite hunting here will enter into a golden period. But anywho, let's get up there. Let's see if we can find some trilobites today. All right, came back up to the top of the hill and I decided to work on this big rock. You guys have seen me work on this before in other videos last year, and I figured it weathered a little bit over the summer and whatnot, and well, I took a chip off of it, and there's a trilobite. There's a trilobite. Not sure what's going on there, but you can see there's parts of a trilobite, another trilobite. So I'm gonna work this, and I'm gonna try to get these two guys out, and when I do, I'll show them to you on camera. Oh yeah, that guy's chipping out real nicely. Look at that. That might be rolled. Very cool. Very, very cool. Very interesting. This is actually a molt. This is the rear of the trilobite, and its head is sitting over on this side, and parts of it are over here. So still a neat piece, still going in the bag. Alas, not a full trilobite though. I don't believe. I gotta clean that up some more. That looks really rolled. I almost wonder if that wasn't munched on at some point. This is part of a Dominites. Gonna have to work at that at home. It's got some chips out of it, but it's not bad. I don't think the whole thing's there. I will. I'll have to do some careful cleaning on that and find out. Well, this rock is just giving them up today. Sadly, he's broken. Him I can fix. And this little fella right here, that's a rolled. That should be able to come out without any issue. Check the rest of the rock. I'm not seeing any more. I might be able to find this guy's butt. And if I do, come on focus, if I can find his butt, that will be a nice, big, full-size trilobite. Give you an idea of the size. That's my thumb on him. Very cool. Alright, I'm going to video this. It may be hard to do. But, so this is the piece that goes with that guy. Right here. I don't have my super glue on me. But what I do have is some electrical tape. So I'm going to tape this onto it so I don't lose it. And when I get home, I'll show you guys how I super glue them. Around it, I'm going to try to film this. It's going to be very difficult. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to film it. That'll never work. But you get the idea. I'll show you when I'm done. Alright, so there it is. The trilobite butt is still in there, which won't focus. Come on, focus. Focus for me. Okay, so you see how it works. Trilobite butt is still in there. I use electrical tape because it's strong and it will not damage. I guess you could use electrical tape, but I would prefer not to. Gonna keep working on this rock. Let's pop out some more trilobites. Let's see if I can find the butt end of that great big one. It's got to be somewhere in this mess around here. I'll find it. Well, it wasn't a rolled up one. It was just one that got messed up really bad in life. Clean the rest of that off at home. Into the bag you go. Man, the trilobites just keep coming today. So this one is broke. I gotta fix it. But its head's right there. It is missing a little bit of the butt. But this connects into there just perfectly. Little glue, little chipping. Monster trilobite. I'm also working on another one I found, which is that big mammer jammer right there. The size of that guy. Alright, nope. This one's getting taped. That one I'm going to work on a little bit out here. And then I'm going to go down the trail a little bit and see what I can find. Alright, this one makes me really happy. I was chipping and boop. That popped off, leaving a nice imprint. But look at the size of this guy. Wow, that's big. That's over an inch. Very nice specimen. Missing a little bit, nothing horrible. Calamity celebra, unfreaking real, guys. That's a Dominite. That's the top part of it. It's probably just the rear. It's very rare that I find a full one. So yeah, you know what, this rock is pretty much done being worked on right now. I got to work on this at home. That's two different species of trilobites right on top of each other. You go there, into the bag you go. All right, let's go down this way. I need some finer tools for this rock. Some crazy good stuff in it. I bet we find crazier good stuff that way. Well, I beat on this rock a little bit. I do want to pop this rock off. So you can see there's a old weathered trilobite there, which tells me there's a lot more in this rock. However, I'm gonna have to split that rock, which means I'm gonna need chisels and I might need a bigger hammer. I don't want to hit it too much. I might mess something up. So it shall sit as it sits for now. Now I will say there's no real rhyme or reason as to how I pick a rock up here. I look for the yellow ones, the khaki or butternut, whatever you want to call it. And when I find one, I give it a couple smacks and see if anything pops out. Even these little flat ones like this, give it a hit. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll find bits and pieces. Oh, yep, see, right there. Look at that. Hold on, right there. Not a good trilobite, but that is a trilobite. And that little bitty rock. That will need to go home and get cleaned. I'm not gonna do that in the field because it looks pretty well ate up. But it should look pretty good once I'm done. All right, let's check this rock. Remember, when you break it, check both sides in case you see an imprint on one or you see the trilobite on it. I'm going to keep breaking this up, and I'm going to break this one up below it, and hopefully we get something good. There we go. The bottom of him is pretty messed up. At the top, luckily he was upside down. Well, the rock was upside down. It was probably like that whenever he died. But trilobite right there. Gonna pop that bad boy out. Well, you guys, it's time for me to get headed out. About 2 o'clock. Gotta get home, start getting ready to make dinner. But I hope you enjoyed all the trilobites we found. When I get back home, I'll get some cleaned up and I'll show you on cam, which should be, I should get home right about now. I had to take one more hit on some rock. Oh, I'm so happy I did. Look at the size of this guy. Good gravy. I love trilobite hunting. This is a Calamity celebra, little under 500 million years old. Very, very nice. Get the rest of that cleaned up, and that is a beautiful specimen. Ah, I love trilobites. All right, you guys, I am home. Took this guy out of the bag. Let's get him unwrapped and get him repaired. Now, everything might not be in the place it was in, but that's fine. It just keeps it together. As you can see, there's the part that needs to go back on. So, when I do this, I use Maxicure. It's cyanocrylate. I probably mispronounced that. This is the thick. Thick works good. I actually prefer the thinner whenever I have the choice, but this is what I have right now. So let's get this guy glued back together. First thing I'm going to do, and I'm trying to get this on camera so you can see, just going to give it a little dab right there. What's nice is the stone this is in it's a mixture of limestone and dolomite. It's very porous, so it will seal up pretty darn quick once this goes back into place. Make sure it's in the right place there. Perfect. And then this little piece, which will go down here, just a little dab of glue. Let it sit for a second. And I like to let it sit for a second because it gives it a chance to soak in. And make sure you've got this in the proper spot, which I do. Hold it in place there. And there we go. One complete trilobite. I didn't find this guy's butt, which is kind of a shame, but I'll clean that off a little bit. And of course, this is the one I found right before I left, so it will be getting some work on it too. And here they all are, you guys, the trilobites that I was able to get out of the rock. Not all of them are full trilobites, but this guy, and sadly I never found the butt into this one, but this is the one that I repaired, glued it back together. So you can see it's in real good shape now. Putting glue on fossils is no big deal. You got to remember, and I always say it, even the Smithsonian is held together with glue, because a lot of this stuff just breaks in the ground and you have to get it back together. But anywho, there they all are. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Baker's dozen. Baker's dozen in one day. That's not bad at all. Well, guys, that's the video for the day. Hope you enjoyed the trilobites. Hamilton hopes you enjoyed the trilobites. And, yeah, I love you, buddy. It's shedding season. Ooh, he's shedding like crazy. But anywho, hope we can see you guys the next time we're out hunting rocks. So, have a good one. Bye. Say bye, Hamilton. He's gone.